But anyways, so let's give this a go. Work in progress is up. Yes. Okay, there we go. I mean, Floofy, the destroyers of this era were absolutely just torpedo boats with longer ranges. Initially. But remember that over the course of the war, the role of destroyers, particularly in the Pacific, the role of destroyers changed very, very significantly. And by the end of the war, by the middle of the war, destroyers were being asked to do more escorting, anti-aircraft, anti-submarine stuff, really, than anything to do with torpedoes. Guadalcanal and the various battles in and around the naval campaigns of Guadalcanal are probably the only place that American destroyers ever really fired their torpedoes, aside from maybe like the Battle off Samar, right? There's a handful of battles where destroyers were able to use their torpedoes. Well, I mean, you're right, Floofy, but I'm talking about more like screening, right? Like screening a convoy from submarines. That was more of an Atlantic thing. But you like if you were a fleet admiral in the Pacific, you wouldn't just send a carrier task force out by itself. He's always got buddies. He's got buddies to help fend off bad capital ships or submarines or whatever. So, all right, we do have a carrier, and it's an Enterprise this time, which changes how I have to approach his rocket drops when he brings them. I've got an Alaska, a Donskoy radar to worry about. Jutland, Trash Can, Bliss. I outspot the Trash and the Bliss huge. The Jutland is probably about on par with me. So once again, I don't want to be getting into early gunfights. And I've got my trolley super fast torpedoes. And these are quad launchers now. So that feels much better.
Welcome.
Fly, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, so speaking of radar, we've already got an Alaska radar here. I've got a Moss with me. I don't know what it nabs. What do you... Oh, ASW. It doesn't like ASW. Yeah, I don't know why. All right, here we go. All right, so what do we got? We've got the Trash Can and the Bliss. So all we have to sit back and do right now is spot. Me and this Moss, all we have to do is spot these guys. The Bliss has a 6.8 detection. I have him by more than a kilometer. And the Trash Can probably isn't about the same boat. Anybody know what the worst, like the best case detection on a Trash Can is? Isn't it like 7 and change? I have both these guys pretty significantly. In fact, the Moss could probably smoke up while I finish dealing with this. Now, he's got to remember that, yep, he's got to remember there's an Alaska up there.
Your ass is grass, and I got the weed whacker.
The Moss is not the only one here, fellas. You're lit, Trash Can. You better do something about that. Those torpedoes are coming in quick. Okay, I missed him. That feels terrible. But they'll be back up shortly. Now the Alaska, yep, the Alaska's got him radared now. Alright, I need to be out of here now. The Trash Can push me. What are you going to do, Trash Can?
I'm gonna kick your ass.
You're going to stop in that gap? You sure about that? You're going to stop in that gap and smoke. Oh, little Bliss, I'm not afraid of you. They drove a Donskoy into B. Check the balls on this dude out. Alright, so. I'm already in radar of the Donskoy. The Alaska's radar should be down for the moment. Let's leave this guy a nice welcome gift. The Trash Can is still in that smoke cloud somewhere. Yeah, Donskoy's coming out, which means I don't want to be here anymore. That's a risk I do not want to take. I'd love to see these 90-knot torpedoes wipe out this Bliss. That'd make me super excited. Did he leave his smoke? Looks like he left his smoke. Yeah, that feels terrible. Their entire team, look at where these guys are. Look at where they are. What are they doing exactly? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Some of the teams in this game now are like aggressive to the point of stupidity. No. I say no.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I will back up my teammates. I say no. Come on, trash can. Hit him hard. Come on, Shikaku. Nail him. Shikaku, what are you doing? Okay, that was a solid hit, I suppose. This is going to hurt a lot. Yep. Have fun with that, I guess. Oh, and there's a Tsar right here? Come on! What are our battleships doing that these guys feel it's totally fine to just charge right through the middle of the map all day long? Unbelievable.
Much better. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
We're getting wrecked by these guys. And it has entirely everything to do with the fact that our battleships are cowards. No, I say no, sir.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Well, basically, I have to sail around the map and do very little for a while. I did put 2 torps into the Donskoy. Thank you for the follow! Like, they own all the caps. Our destroyers are idiots, and our battleships won't shoot at cruisers. Feels awesome, by the way. We're doing a Georgia close pass over here for reasons that no one can explain.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
I'm going to sea. I don't care if I get radared by the Donskoy here brings planes over. I just don't care. Look at that. Donskoy's on 2,300 HP. Why don't you guys do something about that? Because he's kind of healing again. There's the Bliss. I don't know where this trash can is. As soon as I go into sea, I'm going to get the rocket planes. Okay. Finally. Closest thing to me is still in B, so that feels okay. What is this Scharnhorst even doing? He's just trolling. So our top-tier battleship is screwing around over here. That's part of the reasons we're losing. Turn off my A for, but I'll make him work to find me. I'm also going to make him come into the George's AA range if he wants me. Okay, there's the trash can.
Not my babes. Not in my town. You've got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like. The boogeyman is real, and you just found it.
Problem is, as soon as I go around the corner to deal with the trash can, I'm going to get rockets in my face.
Power on. Now it's time to
No,
kick some
you're never going to
ass.
make that drop. And they're all dead anyway. Somebody kill the trash can, please. If you don't, I will. Thank you. Okay, we have a 2-ship lead, but we're down to cap. We're down a cap. Man, we got to get on this.
It's a damn good day to be in the ass.
All right, I'm going to get up here and spot... Okay, the Shokaku is spotting beat. Man, this Shokaku. Take one of these, sir. For cleaning up everybody else's mess. I really appreciate it.
Where's the hammer when you need one?
I'm waiting for this Enterprise to bring his torpedo bombers in so I can make them melt. Come on, baby. Yes! Melty planes!
A few days of R&R. I'll be ready for more action.
You gonna drop me? Okay. You do you, I guess. Okay, so the bad news is that the Fiji is still in this cap. Yep, that's who I was trying to get rid of.
Your ass is grass, and I've got the weed whacker.
Is it worth it to pop the heel? Yes. The Bliss I might be able to beat in a gunfight, finally. We'll keep tabs on that. He's at about a third HP, but he's going to hit hard. He's going to hit pretty hard. Oh, that's why the Enterprise's planes keep coming back so fast. Alright. This tells me that the Scharnhorst is the closest thing to me? That can't possibly be right.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
The Bliss is way out on... Oh, this is excellent. This is excellent. The Bliss is way out on the edge of the map. Okay. We're a 3-ship lead. I think I can pick up this cap. The Enterprise, I've got my defensive fire back. So, next time he comes for me, I can have fun with him. Yeah, you're never going to get that drop-off, sir. That's not going to happen.
To kick some ass. Can't leave my ride behind.
All right. Here we go. All right. Cap complete. Bliss is too far on the edge of the map. Helena and Alaska backing off. I might actually be able to sail up and just blow this Enterprise off the board. You know what? I'm going to try it.
After a few days of R&R.
Ah, there's an Alaska up there. That's going to feel terrible, but I think I might still try it anyway. We're still upside down points. That's how bad our cap disadvantage would kill that Helena. Look at that guy. Look how low that dude is. Kill that guy. Just slaughtering all the planes. I love this. Absolutely love slaughtering airplanes. I think the Scores is going to beat me to it. That'll be a bummer, huh? They're just melting. Just melting. I love it. Alright, I'm in the Alaska's radar range. I have to be a little frosty here. But I want to make sure this... Oh, the Enterprise is dead. All he's got to do is pull the trigger. Like, shoot your guns at him, dude. There you go. See how easy that was? Like, come on, man. Alright, let's reverse for a bit. Well, I don't know, this is the nerfed AA, right? This is the weaker AA. That's fine. Your radar's out now, so you lose.
Feel that one in the morning. Oh,
Like, this is the nerfed AA. So... Whew.
much better.
I mean, they literally were on top. They were on the south side of the caps in like less than 6 or 7 minutes. There's such a thing as being too aggressive in this game, guys. So, Yeah, the 9. So this is the tier 9, and Holland's AA was like this. Now, admittedly, I'm a tier above. This is an Enterprise, right? So these are lower tier planes. Doesn't Enterprise have like tier 7? It's like she has tier 8 bombers, I think, but tier 8 torpedoes and rockets, something like that. There we go. Good bourbon. So, as a support ship, like when you look at a ship like Östergötland, like as a support ship, she's really good. That's exactly right, SAT. I like her ability to spot, to defend herself from carriers. Oh man, check this, man. What a game this Scores had. Good for that guy. Look at that. 2,800 base? Damn. I shot down a lot of fighters. Shot down a lot of rockets, too. But I don't, like, she doesn't, this is a ship. The more I play this line, the more I'm realizing that these ships are basically for people who are, they're not aggressive ships. These are not destroyers that are going to win big damage fights. Not usually. They can look after themselves with the heal and the AA. They are relatively stealthy. The torpedoes are good for harassing. But in the early game, they're not going to walk up and own a cap and throw people off of it. Like, it's just not going to happen.